Hi there.
Good evening. My name is Johnny on behalf of Santos Hotels and Resorts. Who do I have the pleasure of speaking with?
Robert.
How are you today, Robert?
I'm doing well.
Okay, Robert. I am to check availability. I'm going to confirm your revenue code. I'm showing 250. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Okay, I'm showing that we have a couple vacation packages in your area code. And please understand that I can only call this until the end of the phone call, since it is a promotional price today. Do you have a pen and paper ready so I can give you the details of your holiday package?
Oh, I'm just curious. I thought this was for air miles.
Yes, Robert. Your air miles are converted to a discount.
Oh, okay. Like on my air miles card?
Well, on our Santos hotels, they're converted to a $2,500 discount.
Oh, okay. Sorry, it just said that I had won like 2,500 air miles.
Yes, like I said, they're converted to a discount, and you have qualified for a vacation package at a promotional price on behalf of Santos Hotels and Resorts.
Okay, so there's no way I can get the air miles, or what? Or I guess whatever. We can. What's the resort?
Santos Hotels and Resorts.
Okay.
Have you ever heard of Santos before, sir?
I haven't.
Okay, maybe you can look us up if you like. It's www.sandos.com.
Okay.
Okay. Do you want me to continue on with the details, sir?
Sure.
Okay, Robert, my name is Johnny again. We are one of the fastest growing resort owners and developers in Mexico. And today we're inviting you to enjoy the most beautiful destination in the Caribbean, the Riviera Maya. The idea behind the promotion today is to help send you on a fabulous vacation and treat you like royalty for a week. We know that once you experience our 5-star services, you will travel with us again in the future. And most importantly, you will tell all your friends and family members what a great time you had, which will give us a great word of mouth advertising as well. Does that make sense?
That makes perfect sense. I'm stoked that I won this.
All we ask in return is for you to take a tour of our resort and all the amenities that we have to offer, okay?
Okay.
Due to the tremendous response and limited availability for this promotion, we do only allow one call per household, which means that once I go over all the details with you and answer all of your questions at the end of this call, you will simply need to let me know if this is something that you would like to take advantage of.
Okay.
Please keep in mind that you will have 2.5 years to travel, so don't concern yourself with any travel dates or who you'll be bringing with you. Fair enough?
Fair enough.
Hello?
Yeah, that sounds good.
Okay. You are 25 years of age or over, right?
That's correct.
And to check into the resort, you have a valid credit card under your name, I assume?
I sure do.
Have you ever been to the Mexican Caribbean before, Robert?
Yes, I have.
How was your stay here?
Oh, it was phenomenal.
And where did you stay at?
I did a cruise with Royal Caribbean 3 times. I went to Cozumel. I went to Tulum. I have been to the Grand Cayman, Jamaica, Haiti, and Cuba, and the Bahamas.
Oh, so you're a traveler, huh?
I am.
I'm glad to hear that. This is going to be a perfect promotion for you, Robert. Your vacation begins here in the Riviera Maya at one of our beautiful resorts for 6 days and 5 nights, such as the Santos Playa Card, the Santos Catacol, and the Santos Finisher in Cabo San Lucas. Now, these beachfront resorts are conveniently located on some of the most beautiful beaches in the world, and just a short drive away from Mexico's popular cultural attractions. Robert, we start off by picking you and your guests up at the airport, and then we greet you with a welcome cocktail when you arrive at the resort.
That sounds great.
Excuse me?
That sounds great.
There's all sorts of amenities to enjoy as well, Robert, such as 5 gourmet restaurants, 6 swimming pools with swimmer bars, jacuzzis, and spa treatment centers offering many services, including hydrotherapy. You will also receive up to a 40% discount on outside excursions, including trips to the Mayan ruins, swimming with the dolphins, and snorkeling on the second largest coral reef in the world. Or you could just simply relax on the white sandy beaches of the Riviera Maya. Now the vacation is for 2 adults and 2 children, Robert. Who do you normally travel with?
I travel with my partner.
And what do you like to do on your vacation?
I like all-inclusive resorts. I like to, just stay in for the most part. Just relaxation. I don't like to do too much stuff.
Okay, like I said, you can take advantage of our 40% discount on outside excursions. And also for registering with us today, you will receive a second vacation for 2 adults and 2 children to the most traveled destination in in North America, and that's Orlando, Florida. You can stay for 5 days and 4 nights at a Walt Disney Good Neighbor Resort, such as the Calypso Cay, and this resort is conveniently located in the heart of Orlando's attraction area, such as Walt Disney World, Universal Studios, and SeaWorld. It sounds great so far, doesn't it?
It sounds perfect.
Your only responsibilities are for essentials such as air transportation, along with a one-time reservation and processing fee of only $99, not paid until you book your travel date. So let me go ahead and recap everything you're going to receive. 6 days and 5 nights, all-inclusive accommodation at one of our Sandos resorts here in Mexico, with all food, snacks, alcoholic and non-alcoholic beverages and tips included. And 5 days and 4 nights in Orlando, Florida, at a Disney Good Neighbor Resort. Robert, I'm going to give you our webpage so you can have a look at our resorts. It's www.sandos.com. It's a 6-letter word. It's a SANDOS. Sandos.com. Okay.
Cool.
Now, Robert, you have 18 months from today's date to use your Mexico vacation, and an additional 12 months to use your Orlando vacation. And they're both 100% extendable. So this gives you time to plan when you want to go and who you'll be bringing with you. These vacations are also transferable. If you cannot use them for any reason, you can sell them or give them away to a family member or a friend as a great gift. They're also open-dated with no blackout dates, so you can travel whenever you want, as long as you give us a 45 days advance notice of your required travel date. Now, the retail price of this vacation is over $3,500 US. However, after we apply the $2,500 discount to the price of this vacation, and in exchange for you touring our resorts in here in Mexico, this comes out to only $999 US. Now, that's not $999 per vacation or per person. The $999 covers up to 4 people for both 5-star vacations. Now, Robert, in conjunction with the resorts in Mexico, we do accept Visa, MasterCard, or American Express. Which card will you be using today to secure your holidays? Visa, MasterCard, or American Express?
Well, I guess I just had a few questions before I go ahead.
Okay, Robert.
So I guess my first question is with my air miles, because originally the call said I had won 2,500 air miles. Do I get to collect air miles on this trip? Is there any affiliation to air miles?
Yeah, the affiliation of the air miles, they convert it into the discount for $2,500.
Okay, so do you need my air miles number?
No, let me explain how we get you registered today. I will be transferring you to a corporate verification department where they will go over this package with you once again on a digital recording. So this ensures that you will receive everything that I have promised you today. This is for your protection as a consumer and for ours as a company. You will be given the following: your confirmation booking number, the toll-free customer service number, and the toll-free reservation department number. Most importantly, you will receive a 6-digit approval code for today's transaction, which is your receipt number generated by your credit card company. Customer service will then send you an email confirmation within the next 24 hours, which you will be able to activate your reservation on our members-only website. So you can review our resorts and itineraries to plan your vacations whenever you're ready to go on vacation. All you have to do is just call us and book your dates. Does that make sense?
Yeah. So nothing to do with air miles then. Okay. So I would have to pay $999.99 US, plus the $100 booking fee, the $99.99. So we're at $1,100 total for the trip, and that's 2 trips, like you told me, for up to 4 people.
That's true. That's correct.
That's right. Okay. So I just hopped onto iTravel 2000. I found a trip that's like $730, all-inclusive Mexican Mayan Riviera. What's the difference between all-inclusive trips I can purchase through iTravel 2000 and what you're offering?
Please hold on for just a moment. Let me see what I can do for you, okay?
Sure.
Hello, my name's Elizabeth. I'm the Promotional Director here at Sandos Resorts. How are you?
I'm good, Elizabeth. How are you doing?
Very well, thanks for asking, and I actually appreciate you asking. You'd be surprised how many people don't ask in return.
Yeah, no doubt.
Now, my agent just waved me over. Did you have some questions or concerns about the package that I could help with?
Yeah, well, I just it was just a little weird to get a message saying that I won air miles, and then it really has nothing to do with air miles, which is okay. Then the second question I had is, it's looking like it's going to cost me $1,100 without airfare for these 2 trips. And I just went onto iTravel 2000 and I found trips with airfare flying out of Toronto for cheaper than that. And so I'm just wondering, like, what at Sandals is better than these Mayan Riviera all-inclusive resorts that I'm seeing online.
Okay. Yep, fair enough. Well, first of all, with the Emma, okay, they are a major sponsor today. They are awarding the 260,000 air miles that we can then convert to the $2,500 discount on the usual retail rate of the package. Okay, so they do help us a lot. We do packages with them year after year. So that's why that has come about. Okay, does that make sense so far?
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay. Now, with regards to the price, I want you to bear in mind, once you break it down, okay, so the $999, okay, divide that by 2 for 2 vacations, you've got $500, okay? Also, divide that by 4, it's $125 per person for your whole stay in our resort, okay? Now, we are a 5-star resort, all of our resorts. Okay, and also remember with this package as well, you can use this anytime. That's why we don't include the flights today. If we were to include an open-dated ticket for you, which by all means we did research, you'd be restricted to 3 months of the year that you could travel. Okay, and as you can imagine, that's not as appealing as being able to say, take this completely around your schedule over the next 2.5 years. Okay, so that's why we do have that option on there too. Now, how we go around that, by all means, we don't want the flight to be what hinders you from coming down. Once you know your travel date, our flight department at that point can then book the flight for you. You don't have to go through them by any means, but we do get excellent rates on the flight. First of all, because we do book under our resort. So essentially the resort does pay for the flights and then you would pay for the resort. So it works out cheaper that way. And secondly, we're booking from Mexico. So the taxes and fees we pay to the government here are less than what you would be paying in Canada. It's a less percentage. So it works out cheaper for you that way too.
Okay.
Okay. So there are a lot of benefits to doing it with us. I mean, obviously we do our market research before we go ahead and do this every year. I actually work in our telephone and internet promotion. Okay, so I do know what else is out there. This does cover you all-inclusive, and it is for 4 people, and like I said, you can use this anytime. Okay, and you get the bonus vacation there as well.
Okay.
Okay, now let me ask you, part of my job is to help you out, okay, and even maybe tailor the vacation a little for you. Okay, because not everybody travels as a family of 4 and is interested in those particular destinations, okay? So, if you were to take us up on the offer, are you actually going to be travelling with 2 adults and 2 children?
No.
Or is it more or less than that? Or?
No, it would be 2 adults.
Just 2 adults, perfect. All right, let me bring up the page. Okay, so first of all, what I could do for you, sir, is I could take the children out of the Mexico portion of the package, okay, to leave it at 2 adults. Now that's going to bring the package price down to $799 for you. Okay. Now, as you're travelling with adults, was Orlando a destination you're interested in travelling? Or you don't know? Or?
No, like, is Fort Lauderdale available?
No, it's just Orlando, Florida.
That's too bad.
Yep. But what we do have available for you, I mean, Orlando is good for 4 people of any age. But if you want, and you don't even have to decide today, you can always take your 5 days and 4 nights and stay at one of our sister properties in Mexico. They are called Villas del Palmar. They are all 5-star B.
Hello?
It is another all-inclusive stay. Okay, so once again, all your meals, drinks, room service, everything's included for you in the resort. The Villas del Palmar, just so you know, they do have one resort in Cancun, Then the other 3 are on the west coast. They've got one on a beautiful little island called Loreto. It's just off Baja, California. One in Cabo. And then they've got one in Puerto Vallarta. So you'd have your choice of all of those. Okay? The most popular one is the one in Puerto Vallarta.
Okay.
So essentially for $7.99, you're looking at 6 days and 5 nights at one of our Sandos resorts. Just to confirm the spelling, that it is Sandos. Okay?
Oh, so it's not sandals, as in the shoe, it's Sandos.
I thought I heard, when you first said it, I thought I heard that you said sandals, and we get mixed up all the time.
Yeah.
We are a little more exclusive than the Sandals chain. So we only have 7 resorts throughout the world. We have 3 in Spain and we have 4 in Mexico. It's a Spanish company. So like I said, we're a little bit more exclusive.
Okay.
We're not as a big chain. So your stay is a little bit nicer. So 6 days and 5 nights at one of our Sandos resorts, and 5 days and 4 nights in either Orlando, Florida for 4 people at a Walt Disney Good Neighbor Resort, or you can choose to come back to Mexico again at a Villas del Palmar for 2 people for another all-inclusive stay.
So now, in all these trips, I have to sit through like a timeshare thing, right?
No, absolutely not. It's purely, we do this every year. It's a word-of-mouth promotion.
Okay.
Okay? So all you have to do is come down. We do require you to tour around the resort. Okay? Just as you arrive, just have a look around, just take a little tour. It takes about 45 minutes.
Okay.
Okay? Now, they'll just show you everything. So basically, they'll take you down to the beach and say, if you want to go and ride on the jet skis, Pedro's the man to speak to, take you up to the adults-only bar and say, Wednesday nights they have salsa, Tuesday nights they've got a Mayan cultural show, things like that. And just show you around, because we've found it very successful in our word-of-mouth promotion that we're after. If people are more educated on what we have to offer and we show ourselves off, they'll go and experience it, or at least say it and know about it. Okay? And it just works very, very well for that.
Okay.
Okay? So again, that's why we do have to do that digital recording. So if you do take advantage of the offer, you'll receive all of this in writing via email before you're off the phone. And you'll also, that's why again we do that digital recording. So we keep a copy of that here at the resort. And we do have to send a copy to the credit card companies as well.
And what I didn't hear about a digital recording, like just you record my voice?
Oh, sorry. Okay. So if you do take advantage of the offer today, once we collect your billing and shipment information, it's a legal requirement I have to transfer you to a verification department. Now, I'm not sure if John did explain that for you, but I'll do it again anyway just in case. So they'll guide the package again. However, this time that conversation is recorded.
Oh, okay.
Okay? It just ensures you receive everything that we've promised you today. We obviously, like I said, it's a legal requirement for your protection and also a company's protection. Now, I want you to note verbally, first of all, what you are going to get is a booking number. You'll get the customer service and reservation department contact numbers that are toll free. The most important thing that you will get is obviously your receipt number for the transaction. Your card is processed with you while you're still on the phone, okay? Because like I said, we do have to have your permission to do that.
So is there a return policy on this? Like say I got sick or I couldn't go?
Yeah, you have a few options on that before it got to that point, okay? So you don't have to lose it. First of all, you can extend the vacation, okay? So if it's looking like coming to the end of the 18 months for the first trip, give us a call and we can put 3, 6 or 12 months on that for you at a time, and it is free of charge.
Okay.
The reason we have that policy on there is because life happens and we understand that, and if say you don't make it down next year, then so be it the year after, as long as you come at some point.
Okay, so there's no ever return. It's just
we do have a return policy, but what I'm doing is just going over your options before we got to that. Okay.
Cool.
So like I said, the vacations are extendable. Okay. Secondly, you can sell them or you could give them away as
Okay.
a wonderful present. Now, our policy on cancellation is that if you don't receive 100% of everything that you are being promised, absolutely you get your money back. Okay? Bear in mind, it's a word-of-mouth promotion, so it would be silly for us not to deliver upon everything that we're offering you and promising you. That would defeat the purpose of what we're doing.
Oh, for sure. So,
We're a 5-star resort in the Caribbean of Mexico. It's hard not to want to look at your calendar and try and find a date to come down, to be perfectly honest.
no, absolutely. I've been many, many times. It's great down there.
Yeah. So where exactly have you been in Mexico?
In Mexico, I've been to Tulum, Cozumel.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been to Cancun, and I've been to a bunch of the Caribbean and the Bahamas as well.
Fantastic. Well, have you seen our resorts here, Sandos?
No.
Okay. That's okay. We have three. Well, we have 3 in the Riviera Maya. We have 1 in Cancun, and then 1 in Playa Car, so just the south end of Playa del Carmen. And then we have the Sandos Caracol is between Cancun and Playa del Carmen. Okay.
Cool.
And then the other one is on the west coast. So maybe if you wanted to visit the west coast of Mexico, that would be an option for you too.
Cool. So, is there a phone number I can call to take advantage of this after I think about it?
Absolutely. I can give you a phone number to contact the resort, but if we do hang up the phone, the promotion code that this call is attached to on the computer will get passed along to the next person. As you can imagine, we don't do thousands of the packages at that rate.
Okay.
Do you have any questions, though, that you need clarified or?
No, it sounds pretty straightforward. It's just it's not something I can do right away. I own a business, and it's not
Sure.
not something I can just walk away from or make a decision like this.
I think I understand what to say. I mean, that's why we do design it that way, in that you're not choosing which resort today. You're not planning your vacations with us. You're just securing it at the discounted rate, and it'll be there for you to use when you are ready.
Yeah. Well, the thing is I have to talk with my partner, who I'd be going with, before I spend $800. So, yeah, that's. I'll probably. I guess I'll just have to take my chances that you guys call again.
Well, do you have access to the internet at the moment, so you can at least see the resorts online and the standard of resort that we are offering?
No, actually, right now I don't. My store's closing here in about 20 minutes, so.
Yeah.
Not at this time, no.
Okay. Well, look, like I said, I certainly don't want you to miss out on this offer. It's something, it doesn't come by too often. Our particular resort, we only do this once a year. We do, like I said, we do have a limited amount of packages that we do. Do you have any way that you can put me on hold or something like that and give your partner a call and discuss?
No, the thing is like that's the first initial when I picked up the phone tonight, where it said I won 25,000 air miles.
Yep.
Yeah, I've gotten that call now to 2 different phone numbers. Like, it seems every week. So. I'm sure I'll get that call again.
Okay, well, I mean, have you ever taken advantage of one of these kind of offers before?
No, this is the first time I actually listened through.
Well, I do appreciate that, and like I said, several of the resorts do use the same template. We only do this once a year, though.
Okay, well, yeah, unfortunately, I'll just have to take my chances, but thank you so much for your time.
All right, thank you. Have a lovely evening.
All right.
When she asked if you had more questions, you should have asked what she was wearing.